Hello there, a very good evening and welcome to Prime TV News with me, Bhakti Abe Surya. To begin with, let's take a look at the stories making headlines this evening. The Thai Buddhist delegation assures the president they will always stand by Sri Lanka. China relaxes the travel advisory imposed on Sri Lanka, restricting travelling to the country. Minister Sagala Ratnayake says discussions will be held to further increase the price given to a kilogram of tea leaves. Security authorities find a link between a politician and a suspect who kept a parcel with hand grenades near the Palindanuwara Dikhena primary school. 50 people admitted to the Minuwangoda hospital following a wasps attack. In news from overseas, Israelis protest against moves to grant immunity to the Prime Minister. Now for the news in detail. First up in local news, a Buddhist delegation including the Mahanayaka Theros who have arrived from Thailand met President Maithripala Sirisena at the President's house.
The Buddhist delegation, including Mahanayaka Theros, who met the president yesterday, said that they were happy to see Sri Lanka rising up again after facing the Easter Sunday terrorist attacks. They said that they would always stand by Sri Lanka as another Buddhist country. Expressing his appreciation for the arrival of Buddhist monks, the president recalled a long-standing relationship between Sri Lanka and Thailand. The Buddhist delegation from Thailand arrived in the country on the 21st of this month and travelled to many areas in the country to view Vesak celebrations. They also donated Buddha statues to the temples in the eastern province. Chief Prelate of the Sri Lanka Buddhist Cultural Centre in Thailand, Venerable Rasagala Sivali Thera, was present during the meeting between the President and the Thai Buddhist delegation.
Minister John Amaratunga says that China has relaxed the travel advisory imposed restricting travelling to Sri Lanka. The minister said that the decision was taken following a discussion with officials of the Chinese embassy in Sri Lanka.
The minister said this while attending the function to open the National Holiday Resort built at a cost of 66 million rupees. The minister also attended a discussion with those who are engaged in the tourism industry in Anuradhapura to look into their problems and to provide solutions to them. Steps were taken to provide solutions immediately when obtaining concessions given by the government to redevelop the tourism industry. Officials from the Central Bank and Finance Ministry also took part in the discussion. Ministers P. Harrison and Chandrani Bandara were also present on the occasion. Meanwhile, another step of providing concessionary financial facilities for those who are engaged in the tourism industry was implemented in the Polonnaruwa district under the patronage of Minister John Amaratunga. The minister explained to tourism service providers about the tax concessions given by the government. MPs Vasanta Senanayake and Sidney Jaratna were present on the occasion.
Minister Sagala Ratnayake says discussions will be held with the relevant authorities on the possibility of further increasing the price given to a kilogram of tea leaves.
The minister said this while attending the function to vest with the people the Urapulakanda road, which was developed with the allocations of the Ministry of Plantation Industries. 1.2 million rupees has been spent to develop the road. Meanwhile, cleaning of the upper part of the Nilvala River, which was blocked with garbage from recent floods, commenced today. The cleaning took place near the Moravaka Paragha Bridge with the participation of Minister Sagala Ratnayake.
Security authorities have found that there is a link of a politician behind the disruptive action to create fear in the country by keeping a parcel with hand grenades near the Palindanuwara Dikhena primary school. It has been found that the parcel with hand grenades has been kept in the school with the aim of closing down schools by publishing over media that there is a security threat to schools in the area. The suspect is reported to be linked to several crimes including murders, and investigations are underway after arresting him and the guard of the school. Police have launched investigations to arrest the person who made false announcements using loudspeakers stating that the schools in the area have been closed due to the bombs in the school. Police said that the suspect was residing in a house behind the school and he has fled in a motorcycle after keeping the parcel with grenades. Police suspects that he has kept the bomb parcel at the school due to the close relationship with the politician linked to the disruptive action. In more local news, 50 individuals, including teachers, students and parents of the Minuwangoda President's College, have been admitted to the hospital following a wasp attack. The wasp attack has occurred this afternoon during a Shramadana campaign of the school. A disturbance to the wasp nets inside a building next to the school has caused the attack. The people who went to help were also attacked. Those who were attacked by the wasps had been admitted to the Minuwangoda hospital. Minister Sajid Premadasa says the government is conducting development activities while protecting the temple system. He said this during a function at the Ampara Mahawaya area. The minister vested in the public the San Nimgama Reawakened village built at Mahawaya, Dambadeniya area. It is the 191st model village built under the Samata Sevana Yalipibidemu Reawakened village program. 19 million rupees has been spent to build a new village which has 25 houses. The container handling capacity of the Colombo harbour has been increased by 9.1% last month. The Colombo port has handled 441,437 containers in April last year. It was 482,910 last month. It has been possible due to the contribution of the Jaya Bahalu South Asia Gateway and International Container Terminals of the Colombo harbour. The reshipment of containers has increased by 8.6%. The container handling of the terminals belonging to the Port Authority has increased by 10.5%. The Colombo harbour became the first among 30 harbours according to the rankings of container handling operations in the world. According to the Alpha Line Index, the Colombo harbour was at the 22nd place among the container handling ports. It has been found that fake news has been published in social media stating that UN peacekeeping forces have arrived in the country by publishing several white military unicorn vehicles. The relevant unicorn vehicles with UN letters on them have been manufactured locally by the Sri Lanka Army. A certain group has uploaded the photographs of those vehicles on social media to create a wrong opinion in the society. Issuing a Twitter message, State Defence Minister Ruwan Wijewardena said that those vehicles have been produced in Sri Lanka for the use of the Sri Lanka military officials on security duty in Mali. The Twitter message has also said that there is no UN forces in the country. Search operations are continuing in the island with the aim of ensuring security of the country. Following the search operations conducted at the Mattegoda housing scheme, a uniform similar to an Air Force uniform, a belt and a cap were found. The members of the household were questioned and they have been informed to visit the police station to record a statement. Meanwhile, the army and the police jointly conducted a search operation in Minuwangoda Kopiyawatta area. All houses in the area were searched and suspicious persons were questioned. Still here at home, the doctor at the Kurunagala Teaching Hospital who was arrested on suspicions for amassing wealth was taken to the CID yesterday. The doctor has been arrested by the Kurunagala police and handed over to the CID for further interrogations. Kurunagala police and the CID are conducting investigations into the assets of the suspicious doctor. An Adhisthana Puja was held near the historic Ruanveli Saya in memory of those who died in the Easter Sunday bomb attacks and to invoke blessings on them for their speedy recovery. A large group of people were present at the Adhisthana Puja wishing for cordial relations between the communities and the defeat of inimical forces to the country. 500 Buddhist priests staying at forest hermitages attended the Adhisthana Puja. It has been organized on the instructions of the chief monk of Ruanveli Mahasaya, Venerable Pallegama Hemarathanathera. The religious ceremony was conducted by Venerable Ududumbara Kashyapatera. After the arrival of the Mahasangha through the eastern entrance of the Ruanveli Saya, the Adhisthana Puja commenced. The Navy has arrested 6 suspects for illegally fishing in the sea near the Mullatiu Garukanda area. They have been arrested following a search operation conducted by a Navy team of the Eastern Naval Command. The suspects have been fishing using illegal nets. The Navy said that the suspects are residents of the Kalpitia area. They have been handed over to the Mullatiu Assistant Fisheries Director's office for further investigations. Meanwhile, the Navy has taken into custody 110 illegal nets from the Batiklo area. The illegal nets have been seized following search operations in lagoons, and the illegal nets have been handed over to the Batiklo Assistant Fisheries Director's office. Finally, in local news, 3 people have died in an accident at Nagavilla area on the Anamadua-Chilau road. The 3 youth who died had been riding a motorcycle. The motorcycle has met with the accident when it entered the Anamadua-Chilau main road from a by-lane. 3 youth in the ages between 18 and 20 have died in the accident. They have been admitted to the Chilau General Hospital with serious injuries after the accident. Hospital authorities said that they died while undergoing treatment. Police have arrested the driver of the cab. With that, we wrap up our today's edition of Prime TV News. For details of these stories and for more, you can log on to our website www.ita.news.lk. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now and have a pleasant evening.